Yo, what's going on? It's D-Man, bringing to you some NBA 2K19. In this gameplay, we were back in the Pro-Am arena, but I'm really talking about NBA 2K20, everything 2K20, because we're finally getting some gameplay bits, getting news about the game, and I'm not talking about rumors, I'm not talking about guesses. These are confirmed by Mike Wong and the rest of the dev team, and so I just want to talk about it. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. This Pro-Am game, it was a really good game. We got down early, bro. We were really tripping, but it ended up being a great game. So I hope you enjoy that. But let's go ahead and get into the badges. So 2K released a gameplay blog, and I'll be talking about the entire blog, but in this video, I wanted to focus on the badges and takeover. So most of the badges from 2K19 will be coming back. However, most of them will be tweaked in order to keep the game balanced. And also, they came up with a list of around 80 badges, so we're going to be badged up on NBA 2K20. Not only that, but they do have neighborhood-specific badges, so park badges are kind of coming back too. And I'm looking forward to that because it's a reason to play the neighborhood. I'm all for incentives, so make sure you're looking forward to that. Also, Takeover returns in NBA 2K20 with more content and new features. Just like the badges, Takeover has been reworked in NBA 2K20. I'm looking forward to seeing how Slasher Gang Takeover works in NBA 2K20. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and talk about a few badges that are in the game. Mike was on Twitter showing love, man, replying to pretty much any bash question. So first off, I want to say they tried to cut out badges that they felt nobody would ever want, and that includes Charge Card. For me, I'm hoping a badge like Alpha Dog is out of the game. If it's not out of the game, just rework it, because as a guard, I just did not feel like going for Alpha Dog. Also, Mike Wayne did come out and say that free throws are back to being an attribute that you can upgrade. Free throw ace is gone. Once again, that's another badge that a lot of people did not want to go for. I mean, really, you end up getting it regardless, but I do feel like free throws should be an attribute that you upgrade rather than a badge. So we have a returning badge coming back called Interceptor. Interceptor was a badge on NBA 2K14 that allowed you to play the passing lanes better. I'm not sure why this badge went away, but I'm glad to see it back, especially now. Like, after patch 1, I started tipping a lot of passes on NBA 2K19. So if Interceptor helps me catch those passes, helps me get those steals that I should be getting, I'm all for it. I'm happy to see this badge back. So next up, we have a brand new badge coming to NBA 2K20. It's called Quick First Step. Now, there wasn't too much said about Quick First Step, but I feel like the name is self-explanatory. I imagine it'll be for wing players and guards. I feel like guards will be able to get it to the highest level, and it helps you blow by your defender. Well, not necessarily blow by, but it helps you get by your defender at an easier rate. So I'm looking forward to this badge. I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out and who it applies to. Now, some people are saying it's for blow by. Some people are saying it's for speed boosting. I think it's for a combination of both, and that's why I'm interested in this badge. Like I said, I'm making a dunker, a slasher, whatever it is on NBA 2K20. And so I'm going to need that quick first step for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how this badge plays out. Now, the next badge, man, this is another one that I read it. I'm like, I don't know how this is going to work. I hope it's not ridiculously OP, but I can see this one getting tweaked a little bit from time to time. So Mike did say that they have a deep phase badge that helps you hit post phase from further out. Now, that sounds scary, but it all depends, like how powerful is the post score, and also how powerful is the post fade. It all depends. How far out can you hit that post fade from? Now, I'm not saying the badge is going to be OP, but is it just me, or does that sound scary? I don't know. I imagine, like I said, they're doing a bunch of balancing. I don't think the post score will come back as OD as it was on 2K19. So we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. That sounds kind of wild though. So here's a badge that I'm interested in. Mike responded to Agent. Shout out to Agent, man, holding it down, doing his thing. But there's a new badge called Giant Slayer. Smaller players can equip Giant Slayer, and it will help them score at the rim amongst the trees. That sounds like Slasher Game. It really does. So it depends, like I said, once again, how small do you have to be? Because my Slasher, he's going to be 6'5". I'm thinking about going 6'5" again. If I can have that badge, like, I'm trying to be a Giant Slayer. That's what I do. Giant Slayer, I feel like that's replacing Posterizer for me. And so I'm definitely looking forward to Giant Slayer. Let me know what that badge is looking like. I did see a tweet saying slashers are kind of ODing the 2K20 build they have right now. Hey, I say leave them alone. No, I don't, man. I don't. I know I talk a lot of crap, right? I say I should not be missing dunks. I should not be missing oops. They're just annoying to miss, but it happens. If I am allowed to make every dunk and every oop, that means sharpshooters should be allowed to make every three. And you know you don't want that to happen. So it is what it is. But either way, I'm looking forward to that Giant Slayer badge. It should be a fun time going for that badge. You know, that's the first badge I'm trying to get maxed out. I need that ASAP. Matter of fact, when I load up NBA 2K20, that should be the only badge I have on my account. The badge should be pre-ordered for me too. Real talk. So next up, we have another returning badge from NBA 2K15. It's called Volume Shooter. Now, a lot of people are nervous about Volume Shooter because on 2K15, let me tell you what Volume Shooter did. So Volume Shooter was a badge on 2K15. I mean, after a few shots, it lets you get hot and you can go off. That badge had a huge upside, huge. But the bad part is, if you got cold with Volume Shooter, you stayed cold. It was terrible, bro. 2K15, if you had Volume Shooter, that was a setup mission. So what people ended up doing in my career is just limiting their shots so they never got that badge. Like, that was one of the worst badges ever. So Volume Shooter is coming back, but they also did it with better logic. So of course, I'm looking forward to Volume Shooter with better logic. I don't want the 2K15 Volume Shooter. I want the new Volume Shooter, and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I make multiple builds every year. On 2K20, I might just keep it to my slasher and my shooter, because depending on what type of grind they have, I want to go for that grind on my slasher. And so when I do make my shooter, I want him to be a bucket. I might have to have Volume Shooter. So we'll see what that badge is looking like when it comes out, because man, 2K15, it was rough. But if it has better logic, I'm all for it. I'm all for the upside of Volume Shooter. So now we could talk about a couple of new defensive badges. They have a badge called Clamps for perimeter locks, and they also have post move lockdown for paint defenders. That sounds good because, like I said, they have that deep phase badge, and those will balance each other out for sure. So I plan on making a video on builds in NBA 2K20, but once again, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like having a lockdown on your team will be crucial again. And I know how some of you feel about defense on NBA 2K19, and to be honest, I don't really trip on it, because with me and 2K, like, it's give or take, either or. I'd rather have 2K19's defense than 2K18's defense by far. In a perfect world, it would be perfectly balanced, but we don't live in a perfect world at all. So as long as I can get bumpy on the perimeter, I'm not tripping, bro. So next up, for all the post scorers out there, they have a new badge called Deep Hooks. And this is replacing an old badge called Post Hook Specialist. And it's pretty much a Kareem badge. A lot of people are speculating that this badge will be OP, but we just talk about the post move lockdown badge for paint defenders. So I feel like, once again, just like the deep phase badge, they will kind of balance each other out. You just can't go out there and use it all willy-nilly. You know what I mean? You have to take your time with it and be patient. You know, that's what makes a great post player. You know, a post player, he has to be patient and he has to read and react. So I know a lot of people are scared of this badge. You don't have anything to be scared of. Like, you really don't. I think this badge sounds bad, but it won't be bad. Now, I think deep fades, that actually sounds like it will be bad. But once again, it comes down to how powerful lockdowns are, and it also comes down to the shot contest system on NBA 2K20, and so we'll just have to wait and see. Now, I will be talking about the shot contest system in another video, so be on the lookout for that. For playmakers, all my ISO gods, my dribble gods, my people that just dribble and don't pass, Ankle Breaker is coming back. It is still the main badge for more effective step back dribble moves, but there is also a new badge called Space Creator for more effective step back jumpers. Bruh, on my shooter build, Space Creator, I'm going to need that. I'm gonna be a dog. I'm letting you know right now. Like, scorer Dman, he might come back. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shooting guard Dman that took 2K kind of seriously, he might make an appearance. Like, Space Creator, bro. That's me right there. I need that. I don't think most of you know about the way I played like 2K16, 15, 14, anything before 16. It was completely different from how I play now. Man, I might have to take it back. I might have to rewind the clock one time, bro. That sounds like something I need in my life. So for all you rebounders out there, they did add a few badges to help you snag those boards, become a horse. So they added a few new animations, but not only that, they added Rebound Chaser, which helps chase down long rebounds. We need that for sure. They have Worm, which helps you get around box outs, and then they have Bots, which makes it tougher for worms. I would hate to be a rebounder, because do you go for a smaller build and try to finesse with Worm, or do you just become a big beast and just try to box everybody? Or do you become a combo rebounder? Is that a thing, a combo rebounder? Let me find out, bro. Look, rebounders, you might have a hard time making your build, but just know it'll be worth it. Every team needs that person that only wants to rebound. Rebounding outlet, that's what you do. Every team needs that person. I don't need you dribbling the ball off the floor, trying to do crossovers. I don't need you trying to just do the most. Rebound, outlet, that's it. Every team needs that person. Every team has that person. You're valued. Just know, you're valued out here, for real. Free boards. So next up is one that hurt me. Ad Slasher Gang. Posterizer is gone, but 2K20 will have Contact Finisher. I bet. That will help dunkers posterize people, true, but also help smaller players who play below the rim finish with contact. True. Okay. That's made for me right there. Slasher Gang in the building. We're going to turn up on NBA 2K20. I told you this. Usually, I make my shooter first, I play Pro-Am, and then I make a slasher and play park for fun. But y'all were rocking with the park so much on 19. Y'all were rocking with my slasher so much on 19 that I'm going to make the slasher first on 20. And we're going to the neighborhood, the park, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to run it up off rip. Like 2K20, I'm telling you, I'm on heads on NBA 2K20. I'm posting. I'm not just posting. I'm posting. So those posterizers, my fault. Those contact finishers, they will be in the building. Be on the lookout, bro, because we're going dummy. As for returning badges, we do have catch and shoot coming back. We have difficult shots coming back. So, you know, like, if you're a shooter, 2 crucial badges that you need to have. Now, they really did not go into any specifics about catch and shoot and difficult shots. So, I'm assuming that they're coming back the exact same way. So, if you're a shooter, you know you need those badges. We also have Microwave coming back, but it was redesigned and changed to Hot Start. Now, Hot Start on NBA 2K20 seems like a really crucial badge, a really good badge that you need to have. If you have this badge and you knock down your first jumper, you get a boost to your shot ratings for a period of time. And then the more shots you can knock down without missing, the longer you keep your boost. Now, that sounds really good and really interesting. It sounds like mini Takeover. Like I said, this is a badge. It sounds like Takeover. It is a badge. So hopefully you have good teammates, because you know how people get when they have Takeover. Oh, I need the ball. Oh, wait, that's me. I say that. But still, with Hot Start, people are going to say, oh, I have Hot Start. I need the ball. Nah, fam. It doesn't work like that unless the game is really going in your favor. But either way, like, Hot Start sounds like a really good badge to have. It sounds like a fun badge to have. So we'll see how it goes, man. This should be pretty interesting. Next up, for my dribblers, once again, I've been slacking on the dribble news, so I have something for you. We have a new badge called Dribble for Days, and that allows you to combo up before getting fatigued. Now, I know a lot of dribble people, they've been wanting something like this, and once again, like, I don't dribble, like, at all. Not on 19, 18, 17, never in my 2K career have I been a dribbler. I just want to get buckets, and that's it. But a lot of people have been wanting a badge like this, but at the same time, you still have to be patient. And I'll talk about this in a later video, but lockdowns are back. They are back. And you just don't want to sit there and dribble in front of them. I promise you, you don't. So I'm glad that you all won't be fatigued as quickly, but at the same time, don't think you're about to spam. It does not work like that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is everything we know about the badges so far on NBA 2K20. Follow Mike Wong on Twitter at Baluba. because he has been dropping news. Not only Mike Wan, man, you have Zach Timmerman, you have Desart, Scott OG, like everybody has been dropping news about NBA 2K20. And 2K20, I'm not gonna lie to you, is looking pretty good gameplay wise. I know we say that every year, right? So let me switch it up. The issues with 2K19 has been addressed. There has been a bunch of balancing going on, and that's what I like to see going into a new 2K. That's all I want to see. So shout out to the 2K team. These badges are looking dope, and like I said before, I'll be talking about the gameplay blog in full in a future video, so be on the lookout for that, man. 2K20, it's looking pretty dope, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully none of these badges end up being OP, but like I said, they can always balance them out. Slasher Gang, it's looking like we're in full effect for 20, bro. Full effect. I can't wait, bro. Like, we've been playing 2K19 all year. It's time for a new 2K. We're gonna turn up. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. You all be easy. Once again, we had a good Pro-Am game. I hope you watched the game, like actually watched it. Matter of fact, you might want to just take the video from the beginning, ignore me, and then watch the game, because we got started off to a slow start. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was getting mad. I thought I was getting trolled, but we were able to turn up and get the win, bro. We win by 7. Shout out to the Syracuse team. They were hooping, bro. That PG was out there just being malicious, bro. He a whole demon. Like, relax. We're trying to have fun, dunk on people. They made us play. Can't believe it, bro. So shout out to everybody coming through watching the videos. As always, Slasher Gang, Noti Gang, 300K Gang in the building. You all take care. Shout out to Jay, double. You must have missed your first 5. I promise you, you did. Peace.